Hi, this is Jazz. Thank you for clicking on my video to watch. As you can see from the title of the video, this is my journey through breast cancer. My breast cancer journey, meaning my first treatment of chemotherapy, started on the 21st of September. I'm now 9 weeks into my treatment. My treatment is happening every 3 weeks. So first session happened on the 21st of September, second session happened on the 12th of October, and my third session was on the 2nd of November. So what I hope to share with you today is how the cycles have been for me, and the side effects, what I've been feeling throughout each cycle. I've recognised that each cycle is almost the same, so I expect something to happen at certain stages throughout the cycle, because the side effects kick in like through stages. It's really strange. In particular for me, they are like at stages through the cycle. So if I start by day one of treatment, so you're literally going into the hospital, you're there for a few hours, you're hooked up to an IV for them to put the treatment through, and then you're sent home after the treatment, after they've completed the IV treatment. So when I get home, I literally have about 2 to 3 hours maybe of feeling okay, and then the first side effect kicks in, and for me it has been fatigue and tiredness. I literally just want to get myself straight into bed, because I just feel like I just don't have the energy to sit up or to watch TV or to tidy up or to wash up or do any of the household chores or anything. I just want to put my head down. So yeah, tiredness can last, well, for me it lasts between 8 to 10 days. So I struggle sometimes to get myself up in the morning to brush my teeth, wash my face. I, for the first few days, can't even bring myself to have a shower. I think I can literally have a shower on either the 5th or 6th day after treatments happened. Yeah, it's just a strange feeling to be in bed all day, every day. I'm in my pajamas all day, every day. I don't even want to get dressed. But then after the 10 days, that tiredness does go. You begin to get the energy back, which is a great feeling, and you begin to want to do things, which is fab, because I don't like being stuck in one room. I want to be able to get up and do things. Second side effect that I feel is the constant feeling of nauseous. I just feel sick all the time in those few days after chemo treatment. They give you anti-sickness tablets. You take one anti-sickness tablet an hour before they put the treatment through your system, and then you have, well, I was given another anti-sickness tablet to take in the evening, and then more anti-sickness tablets to take for a few days after the treatment started. So yeah, it's a really strange feeling. They're anti-sickness tablets, but you still feel sick, but you're not physically vomiting. Well, I've not physically vomited, which is a good thing, but it's just a horrible feeling sick all the time. Third side effect I would say would be loss of appetite. You feel like you don't want to eat because you feel so sick. Because I feel so sick, I just don't want to eat. I struggle to want to eat. But again, this comes along with like the fourth side effect, which is you have a mouth infection. A few days after, your mouth just begins to feel funny. Your taste buds don't feel normal. Your mouth sometimes feels sore inside. So you can't even taste the food that you're eating. it's just really horrible, because all you want to do is, well, for me in particular, I like to have a cup of tea, and it's horrible not to be able to taste that cup of tea. I literally will have a drink, I'll have a couple of sips, but I'll just throw the rest of the tea away because I can't taste it. So I just feel there's just no point in me drinking it. And food, it's just, you can't taste anything. I'm literally living off bread and potatoes. I have been eating like mashed potato pretty much 80% of the time. I'm eating potato waffles, I'm eating hash browns, I'm eating toast. But it's just so bizarre, because I love food and I love flavoursome food. So all I crave is food that I can actually taste. But in those first few days after your treatment, I just can't taste anything. But yeah, the other thing is you need to keep hydrated. So I am drinking a lot more. So I do have regular trips to the bathroom, and I would say that is another side effect of the chemo treatment. Regular trips to the bathroom, because if you don't eat light before the treatment starts, or you've eaten something that's quite heavy on the day before the treatment, then trust me, you will be running to the bathroom quite regularly, and it's quite uncomfortable, especially when you've got no energy, that you're literally lying in bed and just to go to the bathroom takes all the energy out of you. It's really strange. The mouth infection, I would say that they do give you those drops to put on your tongue. You literally have to take them like 4 times a day, and they do work, to be honest, but it does take a bit of time. So what they've recommended is that I'm proactive rather than reactive. So they've given me plenty of drops, so I'm taking them before the treatment even starts. So that's that does help, which is good. Another side effect is dry skin. The treatment really dries your skin out. I have been very grateful to a lot of family and friends, because they have bought me lots of lovely moisturizers and shower gels and shower creams. So I'm constantly moisturizing my skin. It just looks so flaky. It does definitely need a lot of moisture. And when I went to see my oncologist, and he saw my hands in particular are the driest, and he just kept saying, you need to moisturize. I was like, okay, I do need to moisturize. But yeah, I've noticed dry skin particularly bad on my stomach and on my hands and my arms. So yeah, it's hard to keep on top of, especially at the moment with coronavirus. You're literally washing your hands all the time. So yeah, my hands are really suffering. Another side effect would be achy arms. My arms have been aching so much. It's quite hard, because I feel it throughout the night, and sometimes my arms are that painful that I'm literally tossing and turning in bed, and it wakes me up because I can feel the pain. There's things that I'm not able to do sometimes because my arms hurt so much, which is a shame. But literally, where they put the IV into you, and it's obviously running through your veins, and I could just feel my veins hurting. It's such a bizarre feeling, and I can actually see the colour of my veins have changed. They've literally gone a lot darker. So I can actually see my veins all the way through my arm, which is crazy. But as well as that, because of what they're putting in my system, my nails, the tips of my nails have gone dark. It's really strange to look at, because you begin to think, what are they actually pumping into my system? It's crazy to think what medicine can do to you, but it's hopefully a positive. Hopefully these side effects are a positive, that they are killing the tumour. and that's what we all hope and pray for. So the last side effect I'm obviously going to talk about is hair loss. So for this video I am wearing my wig. Yeah, it's been a bit of a struggle for me since my last video, because on my last video I talk about hair loss, and I had to have my hair cut short because it was getting so tangled every time I showered. So this time I struggled to do a video because I've lost all of my hair. Adrian, bless him, had to shave my hair because it was just dropping out ridiculously. It was all over my pillow, and it was upsetting me, and yeah, it's all gone now. So I have this wig, which I am grateful for. My lovely sister Suki and her husband Amo bought me some head scarves, which were very easy to put on, because she knew that I'd get upset about my hair. So yeah, she ordered me two, which was really very kind. Amo ordered them for me, which was, you know, it's so lovely to have so much support from my family. Talking about support, because my family obviously knew my hair was going to go. My younger sister Hardip decided to have all of her head shaved off as well. Yeah, it was quite emotional for me, to be honest. I was up and down about how I felt about it, but I honestly, you know, I'm very grateful for the support. She just didn't want me to feel alone in, you know, having my hair go. It's upsetting when I look at her sometimes, because she had such beautiful long hair, and to think that she cut it all off to support me is just, it's just so sweet, so sweet. So I'm very, very grateful. But yeah, her hair is now growing back, which I'm really happy about as well. And just seeing her hair grow back is like making me think, okay, this is how mine is going to grow back, hopefully, when it does start growing back. But yeah, hair loss has been obviously a very, very big thing to me. So I am going to share with you what I actually look like. So this is me with no hair, and I have got to be honest, I really struggled to want to do a video after my last one, because pretty much after my second treatment my hair was just all falling out. So yeah, I really struggled to look in the mirror. I didn't want to look in the mirror, to be honest. I really didn't want anyone to see me. I was very self-conscious. Adrian's been amazing. He obviously had shaved it off for me because he could see I was getting upset with the amount it was falling out, and it was just patchy, and it looked awful. And yeah, he's been so lovely. And he doesn't ever look at me in a way to think I'm any different to what I was with hair. So that's really thoughtful of him, I should say. And again, he's constantly telling me how beautiful I am, which is it's really very kind of him, but it does lift me up. It really does. Yeah, I've not video called any of my friends really because of my hair loss. I got to the point where I was really upset, so I called two of my best friends. I called Jazz and I called Sandeep, who is in Dubai, and they were just so sweet and made me feel very positive. And yeah, they were like, what you are inside hasn't changed, you know, this is just an appearance and it's only temporary. My whole family have been amazing. Mom's been amazing. She's been like giving me oils and stuff to massage into my head, which has been really lovely. And Dad keeps saying, don't worry, it will grow back, it will come back. Yeah, my brother, bless him, he was really sweet. He was just like, because he doesn't have any hair, and he was just like, it looks fab, you look great. And I was like, thank you. Yeah, hair loss is obviously something to expect from chemo. So that's pretty much all of the side effects from chemo treatment that I personally have experienced. Everybody is different and will react different to the medication. So those are the main 8 side effects that I've gone through, and they come through stages after the treatment. Thankfully, in weeks 2 and 3 after treatment, you begin to get energy back. It's been great because I've been able to get myself doing things around the house. I've been cleaning, tidying, hoovering, ironing. I've been going out for a few walks with Adrian and his mum, which have been lovely, just to get some fresh air. It's just so nice. They do say, the hospital have said to me that it's important that I do go for walks because I'm more prone to getting blood clots going through chemotherapy, which obviously I didn't know about until they mentioned it when I was going through my treatment. So yeah, there's a lot to think about and a lot to, you know, be prepared for, and it does make you go through various different emotions, up and down constantly. After my second treatment, I actually went through a little bit of a difficult few days, and I'd come to bed early after trying to sit downstairs with Adrian for a bit, and I'd be googling, can I stop this treatment early? Do I have to have the full sessions of chemotherapy that they've suggested? And all the pages came back saying, obviously go with what, you know, the oncologist recommends. So yeah, it was quite an emotional time, and I actually it was really nice. Adrian came upstairs and he just wanted to check in on me like he does, and I shared with him what I was feeling, and I was like, it's really hard, I don't know how much more I can cope with. It really brings you down, and he was so supportive, and he was like, you've got through 2 treatments, you're doing really well, you know what to expect, the time will fly by, it's temporary, and I'll get better. He was really supportive. And then after that, I have an oncologist appointment every 3 weeks, so they basically see me a week and a half after each treatment. And when I saw my oncologist after the second treatment, he basically said to me that I will be having 7 sessions, not 6. So I initially went in thinking I was going to have 6 sessions, and then he told me I was going to have 7, and that really upset me. It upset me because I had it in my head that I'd only have 6, and I was really prepared to only have 6, and to think that I have to have another one. I know it's only another one, but it really upset me. So yeah, I'm having 7 sessions now instead. I'm not looking forward to my 4th one though, because the treatment is now, so it's called FEC-T, and the first lot of drugs are given in the first 3 sessions of chemotherapy, and then on the 4th session they changed the drugs for me, and on this round they've asked me to stay in hospital longer, so I've got to be in for about 6 hours, because it's a different drug and they just want to check and monitor me to make sure I don't have any side effects from this one. So I am really nervous about it, to be honest. before my third session, I got really anxious and I felt sick throughout the entire time they were giving me the IV. The nurse had to keep checking in on me, and she was like, "Are you okay? You look really sad, you look really down. Is everything okay? Is there anything we can do?" And I just said to her, "I just feel really anxious." I literally had my hand on my throat and my chest like for quite a bit of time. I was just like, "I'm okay, I'm just feeling a bit sick, feeling a bit anxious." Yeah, that anxiety didn't go throughout the entire treatment. But yeah, it is what it is, and I've got to try and be positive. I am positive. So yeah. Fourth treatment obviously is coming up on the 23rd of November. We'll see how it goes. So the last thing I just wanted to share with you was 2 weeks after my chemotherapy started, Adrian and I decided to get some kittens. They were 8 weeks old when we got them. They are my gorgeous boys. They're both sleeping at the moment. You can see one better than the other. But yeah, they've been absolutely amazing throughout my treatment. They've been giving me a lot of happiness and joy just to watch them every day growing and playing and fighting and sleeping and eating. But yeah, they're pretty much the love of my life at the moment, so just wanted to share how beautiful they actually are. But yeah, I've got a lot of positivity, a lot of people in my life who I am so grateful for, that are keeping me going throughout this process. So just want to end by saying thank you again for all the love and all the support and all the kind words and messages and phone calls and virtual hugs. They are so appreciated. Thank you for watching my video again. Hope to see you again soon. Thank you.